Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT-TV studio, I'm Ramaya Henderson alongside Tyler Nelson.
Coming up in today's show, Chick-fil-A Leader Academy signups are underway. A reminder to those taking the SATs this weekend, and our sports reporters have another episode of Wildcat All Access. All this and more on your WCAT-TV news.
Do you want to make a difference in your local community? Want to be a part of a national movement across America? Learn to be a great leader while making a real impact through Chick-fil-A Leader Academy. 30 Greater Latrobe students in grades 10 through 12 will be selected for the program this year. Please stop by and see Ms. Vodovich in H207 by the end of the day today to sign up and pick up an application.
Attention students taking the SAT test here Saturday, November 5th. Please remember to bring your admissions ticket, another form of photo ID, number 2 pencils, and an approved calculator to the test with you. You must have your admissions ticket as well as a photo ID to be admitted. Doors will open at 7:45 for check-in. Please see Mrs. Albright with any questions.
Now, let's get a check on the weather. We go to Emily Sweeney for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Here's your 3-day forecast. Today we will have partly cloudy skies with a high of 73 and a low of 55. Tomorrow there will be a high of 77 and a low of 61 with mostly sunny skies. And finally, on Sunday, there is a chance of rain with a high of 74 and a low of 56. That's the 3-day forecast. Back to you.
Thanks, Emily. A reminder to all students taking AP courses, your registration form and checks are due in the guidance office by Thursday, November 10th. Please see Ms. Hager with any questions.
Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's Quinlan Mulroy with What's Cooking.
What's cooking, Latrobe? Today in the main line there's Mrs. T's pierogies, mozzarella cheese sticks, sweet peas, and carrots. The sandwich options are hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and chicken patties. The pizza options are homemade cheese and pepperoni pizza and sausage pizza. In the grab-and-go bar we have fresh salads and deli hoagies. The soup of the day is homemade chili. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Quinlan. The following colleges will be in the Commons area during Lunch and Learn.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT-TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe. We are GL.
Go Wildcats.
Stay tuned for Wildcat All Access.
Good morning, Greater Latrobe. Welcome to Wildcat All Access, where we bring you news from all of our Greater Latrobe Wildcat teams. I'm your host, Ariel Teppert. The Wildcat cross-country teams competed in the WPIAL Championships at Penn West University at California last Thursday. The girls team finished 10th, and the girls from North Allegheny were the champions. Competing among the 32 schools, the boys placed 15th, and the boys from Hampton took the win. August Lawrence, Emerson Skattel, and Carly Burke qualified for states. The qualifiers will participate in the championships on Saturday, November 5th on the Parkview course at Hershey Park. In girls tennis news, congratulations to Avery Massaro for being named one of the AAA girl tennis players to receive the prestigious Western PA Girls Tennis Sportsmanship Award. We head over to Alexis Knoll for an update on the field hockey team.
Thanks, Ariel. Last week on Thursday, the field hockey team faced Fox Chapel in a semifinal game at Penn Trafford High School. The Wildcats had a scoreless first half, but pulled through in the second half. Belle Blasi responded early in the third quarter with a goal assisted by Hope Cerny to tie the game at 1. The Wildcats were able to win in overtime with Josie Stragus tapping in a goal, making the score 2-1. The Wildcats led in shots 13-4 and earned penalty corners 12-3. McKenna Brackney made 3 saves in goal. On Saturday, the girls faced off the defending WPIAL AA champion Penn Trafford. The girls played a tough game but fell to the Warriors 4-1. The only goal being scored by Emma Cohen. The girls had a great season this year, with an overall record of 8-4-3. Congratulations to the team, as well as they are named the Letterman's Club Athletes of the Week. Great season this year, ladies. Thanks, and back to you.
The girls' soccer team has advanced to the PIAA playoffs. Here's Emma Urick with the details.
Thanks, Ariel. On Thursday, October 27th, the girls played the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars in the Class 3A quarterfinals. Goals were scored by Annalise Bauer, Reagan Riley, and Robin Riley. The girls were able to defeat the Jaguars in a 3-0 victory, earning their spot in the semifinals. On Tuesday, November 1st, your Lady Wildcats traveled to Gateway High School to play the undefeated Mars Fighting Planets in the WPIAL 3A semifinal. After a tough fight and a goal from freshman Annalise Bauer, the girls fell to the Planets with the score of 4-1. The girls will now prepare for the first round of the PIAA playoffs. Good luck, girls.
The football team begins their playoff run tonight. Here is reporter Richard Hillwig with the story.
Thanks, Ariel. The football team begins their playoff run tonight against Highlands in New Kensington at 7. Over the past 2 weeks, the team faced off against McKeesport and then finished the season off against Butler this past Friday. The final scores of both games were 54-14 against the Tigers from McKeesport and 28-14 against Butler. Additionally, the team recognized their 13 seniors before the game against Butler and were able to get the win on an emotional night. The Wildcats finished the regular season play with a record of 6-4 and a conference record of 3-3. It's the team's first winning season since 2011 and the team's first playoff appearance since 2019. The team has really bought into what the coaching staff has taught them throughout the entire season, and they are looking to carry that into the playoffs. As the team prepares for their trip to New Kensington to face the Golden Rams, reporter Alexis Knoll spoke to Coach Brady about the team.
As the regular football season comes to an end, more is in store for the Wildcats this year. Since 2019, the Wildcats have not held a spot in the playoffs, but this year is different. Although getting in was a challenge, staying will be even harder.
Well, I don't know that there's any, one or two challenges. I think just, getting the kids, like I said, to be on the same page, to believe in what we're teaching, to have some confidence in themselves and to trust each other and love each other, I think is kind of what we've been about.
Since March, this has been one of Coach Brady's and the team's main goals, and the hard work since then has paid off.
Well, there were a lot of things, and I think it started back in March when we got hired, just trying to change the attitude a little bit, trying to get the kids to believe that we could be good and that we can compete with anybody, and I think we're getting there. I think our kids certainly believe, and it's been a lot of fun to see them progress and grow. So we're looking forward to that continuing too.
Thanks to all the team's hard work and dedication since March, they have made their goal of having a spot in the playoffs. But now they need to work even harder to keep that spot.
Well, you have to win to stay in the playoffs. But that means playing well. That means preparing well from Monday to Thursday. Doing the little things that we've done well as far as tackling well, taking care of the football, and those kinds of things.
Overall, this team is closer and better than ever. The respect on and off the field for each other is one of the main things that makes them such a great team.
I think it's always a cliche, people say it, but the camaraderie, I think our younger kids really respect our older kids, and it's kind of a leadership role that our older kids have embraced, and that kind of thing is cyclical, and it helps to develop a good program, and I think we're on our way to doing that.
Additionally, Robbie Phillips, the team's videographer, created this hype video for the team. Good luck to the team tonight. Back to you, Ariel.
Thanks, Richard. The girls' volleyball team has advanced to the PIAA playoffs. Reporter Tyler Nelson has the details.
Good morning, Wildcats. Your girls' volleyball team is still having a record-breaking season. The team received the 3 seed in the Class 3A WPIAL playoffs, which allowed the team seniors to play at home one last time. The girls swept section foe Franklin Regional, advancing them to the quarterfinals on Saturday, October 29th. The Wildcats took the 6-seeded Mars Fighting Planets. This match was a heartstopper, where the Wildcats were able to pull off a 3-2 victory. On Tuesday, the Wildcats faced the red-hot South Fayette Lions in the semifinals. Unfortunately, the girls lost the first match of the season, 3-1. They did not go down without a fight. The girls stormed back in set 3 and took a set from this streaking team. But this record-breaking season is not over yet. Being one of the final 4 teams, the girls earned a spot in the PIAA 3A state playoffs. The time, place, and opponent are still yet to be determined, and this will take place on Tuesday, November 8th. While the semifinal loss was not ideal, the girls have so many positive things to reflect on from the season. A section championship, 2 tournament championships, and setting school records. Another accomplishment is all 8 of this year's starters were selected as all-section all-stars by the coaches of Class 3A Section 5 teams. Seniors Lily Fenton, Emma Blair, Paige Watson, and Maya Kralik were all recognized on the first team. Senior Riley Quinn and junior Ellie Snyder were all recognized as second-team all-stars. And last but not least, seniors Giovanna Jones and Gabby Suke achieved third-team all-section. Reporter Richard Hillwig spoke to Riley Quinn about the senior leadership on the team.
As a senior-led team, that's mainly the drive that you guys have probably for last year. Last game could be whenever. Is that drive, present every night on the court?
Yeah, it really is. I think as a senior group, we don't want any of these games to be our last one until it possibly could be. So every game we talk beforehand, and I think that's a big message that we like to send is, as seniors, if we lose, it's our last game, and none of us want it to be our last game, so we put everything we can out onto that court, and I think that really has led to our success. And even just with not even seniors, saying to the underclassmen, us losing, our seniors are going to be gone, so this could be your last game with us. So just to motivate everybody to play your best, because for everybody, it's the last game with the seniors.
Thanks, Richard. These girls have given it their all this season, making the school, community, coaches, and most importantly, themselves proud. Good luck in the state tournament, ladies.
The Ice Cats were back in action this week. Here's Joe Coletti with an update on the hockey team.
Hey Wildcats, your hockey team has dropped 2 games in a row now. However, there were some bright spots in their losses. First, goalie Connor Ketty has looked very solid in both of his starts, keeping the Ice Cats in games with multiple clutch saves. Defenseman Louis Amatucci has also been a noticeable factor on the ice, tallying up a goal versus Penn Trafford on Tuesday. Reporter Ariel Teppert had a chance to talk to senior J.D. Robinson about the chemistry of the senior class.
This year, the ice hockey team has a large number of seniors. Explain the chemistry that you have with each other and how that transcends into game day.
Well, we've been best friends ever since I can remember. Growing up, we've all played together, whether it's travel or middle school or even back in developmental. We've just always played together. We've had fun, and we just know where everybody's going to be at all times, and just having that good friendship, I think, is huge with that.
Thanks, Ariel. Your Cats are back on November 10th at 7:15 p.m. versus Mars at home. Show up to Kirk Nevin Arena at Lynch Field to watch the team play.
Best of luck to all of our teams this week. Thanks for joining us for Wildcat All Access. Let's go Cats!